video, we are going to be talking about basically all of our favorite lipsticks that we own. We have recently done a purge. We're actually kind of working to purge this house.
Yes.
And so I've kind of been wanting to purge some of my makeup for a while, and so she wanted to start with lips. So we have started with lips. We've already done the purge. If you would like to see the lipsticks that we did purge and kind of the reasons why we purged them, then let us know in the comments down below, and then maybe we will do that. But as of now, we're just going to talk about the favorite ones that we would like to keep.
Yep.
Because I already know it's going to be a long video. I'm like looking at
I
all
know.
the lipstick laid out on the table. So without further ado, let's just get started.
The very first one that I'm keeping is our lipstick that we actually created.
Yeah, our homemade lipstick.
So we actually did a dedicated video where we took all of our lipsticks and created one single lipstick. So that one I'm keeping because I love the color, I love the formula, and it's kind of sentimental. The packaging is cute too.
So the first lipstick that I'm going to be keeping is actually one that I just picked up recently, and I haven't quite decided whether I like it or not, so I figured I'd keep it in my collection.
I'm going to talk about two. ColourPop, I've actually got these two lipsticks. Both I really like. One's red, one's plum. ColourPop has a great formula.
So this one is actually my all-time favorite lipstick in a tube, that is. It is the CoverGirl, I guess it's in the shade 550. I haven't been able to find it since I started looking. I guess they either sold out of it or maybe they switched the packaging. I'm not sure. I really need to do research because I'm running low on it and I really love it.
One that I'm going to keep, actually, we got this on Shop Miss A. I really do like the formula and I really do like the color. I put something with it to make it a little bit darker, but it works really well.
So another one that I'm going to keep is actually the Ulta Beauty brand, and I didn't figure that I would like it. I didn't use it for a really long time just because it was the Ulta Beauty brand, and it came in like one of those super cheap kits, and I was like, I probably won't like it. So I just kind of pushed it to the back, but then I started using it and I actually fell in love, so I'm gonna keep it.
Okay, the next one is a Soirmé lip color. This one we got in one of our subscription boxes. I absolutely love the color. It is buildable, it goes on pretty sheen, but you can build it up to an opaque.
So two that I'm gonna kind of talk about together. This is the MAC in the shade Velvet Teddy, and this is the Wet n Wild in the shade Bare It All. They're actually kind of similar colors, similar formulas. This is just Wet n Wild, so it's a lot cheaper. But I'm going to go ahead and keep them both just because this is a really good one. I love them both, so I'm keeping them both.
Next I'm going to talk about the Jante Blue and the Clean Color. I actually got this as a free gift from Hush, and then the Jante Blue came in a subscription box. They're very similar colors. They're both reds, but they're different. This is more of a burgundy red, this is a bright red, and so I don't do a lot of reds, but I do reds sometimes, and so I'm going to keep both of these.
Okay, so one of my all-time favorite drugstore formulas of liquid lipsticks is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I actually have 7 of these that I'm going to keep. I know that one of the shades, like I have 2 of, but it's like my favorite shade, so I'm going to go ahead and keep both of them because I know when I run out, I'm going to want to repurchase it anyway, so I'll just go ahead and keep the one that I already have.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about, this is from Stila. It has actually never been used, so I'm going to keep it because I know I will use it, but it's just a matter of when.
Okay, so this is kind of an odd one to keep. I actually had 3 of these, 2 of which were nudes. I'm going to go ahead and keep the black one just because this is the only black lipstick that I have. October is coming up, and I know that I'll probably want a black lipstick maybe for any kind of costume that I create or anything like that, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. The only reason that I got rid of the other 2 was because the smell of this is intense, and I mean, you can smell it as you're applying it. It's just too strong.
Elizabeth had gotten this Lacquer & Company in a subscription box, and it was a little bit too purple for her. A little bit deep, and so she gave it to me, and I really like the color, so that's going in my keep.
So the next things are some melting pout. I have a melting pout metallic and a just the original melting pouch. I actually really like these shades. I had different shades of these that I'm getting rid of that I just didn't use, but these are the shades that I'm keeping.
The next that I'm keeping is kind of a set that I had gotten. These are the Tarte. This is actually lipstick on this end, liquid lip on this end. I love the formula. I love all these colors, and so I'm going to be keeping all of those.
Next up is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints Metallics and just the Infallible Paints. I have two different shades, one metallic, one normal. I like both of these shades, so I'm going to keep these.
And I also have a L'Oreal Metallics, and I absolutely love this shade. And it is a little bit glittery because it is the metallics. I love it.
So next is actually the Galactic Beauty Matte Lip Paints. These are my absolute favorite lipsticks. So I'm definitely keeping them. There's no doubt about that.
All right, and my new absolute favorite lipstick is the Jeffree Star lipstick, and this is in Thick as Thieves. Just got this recently, but I tend to go for this almost every day now.
Okay, so I have some Tarte lippies. I actually got this one at first, and I'm almost out, sadly. But this was like my free birthday gift last year, so I should be out. But I have so many that it's hard to get through lipstick. But I do really like these. They're both, you know, my favorite shade, nudes, and yep, I'm keeping them.
And I also have a Tarte. This is a super pretty color, and I love the formula on it. It makes your lips feel really good, so I'm keeping it.
Okay, so next are some over lipsticks that I have. I have the Ipsy Unzipped one that I guess was kind of an Ipsy exclusive, and then just this one that I got in my BoxyCharm, and I like both of them. I love Ofra's formula, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep them.
I also have two of the Ofra's Ipsy Unzipped. And so I'm keeping both of those. Again, the formula is really, really nice, and the color is beautiful.
So next I have the Pretty Vulgar My Lips Are Sealed. It's kind of a metallic, and yeah, I really like it, so I'm keeping it.
So the next one I've really not used, but I am going to use it, but I will be keeping it because I think I'm gonna love it. But even if I don't, I'm gonna keep it because I love the packaging. We got this in our Ricky's Cult Crushes, and the packaging is absolutely gorgeous, so for that reason I'm keeping it.
Okay, next is the Kokie Kissable Liquid Lipstick. This actually has a really nice formula. It feels super soft on the lips, and I like the shade, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one as well.
I have a Kokie lip also, and it's a different shade, but it's still really, really pretty, and as she said, the formula is great.
So next I have this kind of sample. This is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Lip Color. I really like the color of this, so I haven't really played around with it too much, but the color is really nice, and the season for this color is actually just around the corner.
So I have two Physicians Formula lips. It is the Healthy Lip. I really do like the formula. As you wear it longer, it does kind of feel a little bit more drying, but I still like the formula, and it does really well.
So next is another little sample size. It is Smashbox. That's literally all it says on it. I don't know a shade or anything, but I really like this, and I really like the formula, the color. It's overall great.
All right, and I do have two shades of one of my all-time favorite lippies. It's very, very matte, so it has the lip balm along with it to kind of give it a little bit more kind of silky feeling, but it is very, very good. And I also have one by L'Oreal that I really like, so I'm keeping these.
And I actually have two of those from Maybelline as well, and like she said, they are really good, and they stay on like all day. So yeah, keeping them.
So next is the Maybelline Vividly Matte Liquid Lip. This actually feels really, really good going on. The color is beautiful, so I'm going to keep that.
So next I have the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick. I just got this, and I actually really like it, so I'm going to keep it.
All right, next is the NYX. She had some of these that she's keeping. I only have one. The shade is a little bit dark, so I don't use it very often, but I do love the formula, and the shade I will use coming up more in the fall.
So I have another one of these that kind of stay all day. This is the Rimmel London one. I really like the color of this. I actually had two of these, but I don't know where the other one went.
I had one too, and I don't know where it went.
Huh. I guess these just
disappear.
but I really like it, so.
I do have another NYX. This is the NYX Slip Tease. I actually have one of these in my office at work. It's kind of a purpley shade, but I love the formula on these. These do stay all day. They do have to be touched up just a little bit, like after you eat, but love the formula on this.
So next thing I'm going to keep is something that I actually had forgotten that I owned, and I used to use it all the time. I'm almost out. So I thought maybe I would start using it again, at least until it's gone.
I also have a Mary Kay lip balm. This is a tinted lip balm, really pretty color. So when you want something that's not just really, really strong, this is real subtle, and so I'm going to keep this.
So next I am going to keep these. We actually did a dedicated video on these Maybelline Python Metallic Lip Kits, and the only thing that I don't like about them is that it is in a pan, but I figured they'll be really cool, you know, just to use for a special occasion or something, so I am going to go ahead and keep them.
I have two of the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte liquid lipsticks, and both of these colors are really, really pretty. Beautiful for fall. The formula is really good, so I'm going to keep these.
Alright, next I have the CoverGirl Vitalist Elixir Lip Oil. I really like this. It does give a tint to your lips, but it kind of nourishes, and it just feels nice on a day that you don't really want to wear a lipstick, so I really like it.
I have the MUA Liquid Lip. This dries down matte. It has a pretty good formula on it too, and I love the color.
I have the CoverGirl Melting Pout Glitz. This is one of my favorite lip glosses. It's really pretty. They have two shades. The other shade looks weird to me. I've never tried it, but this shade is really, really pretty.
And I have the Cosmoholic liquid lip that I had gotten in one of my subscription bags. I'm keeping it because it's so cool. Again, it has the little light, it has a little mirror, and the shade is really pretty. The formula is pretty good too, but I love the packaging.
What a great reason to keep
I know.
something. Next is another CoverGirl lip gloss. This is the Katy Kat gloss. They have some really crazy shades, but I obviously went for the neutral shade, the one neutral shade that they had. And I mean, it's pretty good actually. It's one of my favorites. Otherwise, it would not be in my lip glosses because I got rid of all the ones that I did not like.
Next liquid lipstick is the Stay Matte by Rimmel. I absolutely love this color. The formula is pretty good too. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this.
So next are some ColourPop lip glosses. ColourPop, I swear I love everything that ColourPop does. Everything I've tried has just been phenomenal. But these lip glosses are really pretty. I love this one just on its own. It's so pigmented. This is actually the shade 9 to 5. But they are all really, really pretty.
Alright, next I have a Melting Pout Metallic. This is the only shade that I kept in this. I had 4 that I got rid of because the colors were just not me, but this one I really, really like, so I'm keeping this one.
Alright, so the last thing that I am keeping are these 3 AOA lip glosses. These are not sticky, they are really shimmery. I absolutely love these so much. These actually made it into like a favorites video, and they're just $1. I love them.
And I also have the same thing from AOA. This is the Diamond Lip Gloss. I actually got rid of all the rest of my lip glosses because they are sticky, and I'm not really a gloss person, but this one is really nice.
So if you are curious to know how many we kept and how many we purged, for lipsticks like in the tube, I actually purged 27 and kept 5.
For lipstick in the tube, I'm keeping 11 and purging 2.
For liquid lipsticks, I purged 23 and kept 27.
Wow. For liquid lipsticks, I am keeping 29 and I'm purging 10.
For lip glosses, I actually purged 7 and kept 9.
And for lip glosses, I kept 1 and purged 4. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time we upload.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are Glam Glamour on all of them. And until next video, bye!